What up, what up, what up, everybody? Welcome to RDNA. I am Mr. Williams. Here we are, Friday, uh, what is it, the 3rd of April. Um, everybody's still pretty much on self quarantine, you know what I'm saying? State's still on lockdown. I think Texas just put theirs into effect, there's been like massive amounts of filings for unemployment benefits, you know. Like I said in my last video, like I'm sure like there's a lot of anxiety, but even with that, I'm sure that there's like I'm sure there's like a lot of love and excitement, what I'm saying? People getting to be home and spend time with their families, you know. Kids been able to get up in the morning and go and see their mom or, see their dad or whatever, who might have already been off to work, under different circumstances. So, like I'm of the mindset like try to make the best out of whatever the situation is. Um, I can be bothered or worried just like everybody else, but at the end of the day, um, you can only do what you can do. You know what I'm saying? And in whatever your position is, you got to make the best. You got to make the best of it because if you let things get you down the way, then you're not gonna be able to move. You know, and you all got everybody has to be able to move forward. That's the only way you're gonna get any progress. Um, but as far as everything else, um, man, I started watching that Tiger King that everybody's been talking about. That's crazy. But like those are crazy That ain't those kind of things, those documentaries and stuff like that. That's not really my thing. Not those types anyway. It just depends. But I did watch Bad Boys for Life, and I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. So I recommend you check that out. Matter of fact, check out all three because at first, I was like, man, Bad Boys, Bad Boys for Life is the best. Bad Boys, 1 and 3 are the best ones. But then I went back last night and checked out 2, and I was like, oh man, they all kind of fit in there perfectly, and still, by the time you get to Bad Boys for Life, you kind of get a full picture, and you feel satisfied as a fan if you watch the series. You know what I'm saying, from the beginning. But I was telling my homeboy yesterday, I believe, you know, like this shit is on like the 9/11 level. You know what I mean, and probably bigger. You know what I mean, in terms of loss of life. But 9/11 didn't shut the whole country down. It did for like a few hours with the air traffic, but not like this. You know what I'm saying? It's shutting like people's jobs down. You know what I'm saying? Putting livelihoods on halt. So, I say with that, we have to be prepared for the fact that there's probably going to be a lot of change. Um, after 9/11, things were never the same. And I'm pretty sure that we can, probably expect the same out of this situation. Nothing will ever really be the same in terms of the way we do certain things. Probably delivery will probably become way, way, way more prolific than it had been becoming before. Um, and them drones dropping stuff off and people not having to interact with each other. Oh man, I think that's probably going to end up going to like a whole new level. You know, um, I know there's some people who are inside right now who are just itching to get outside because they're just like, public people. I got to get out here and what I'm saying, mix it up or whatever. But I'm sure there's some people probably more so like myself. I enjoy being inside even when I don't have to be. So I honestly I got no problem staying home. But for the people that are just going stir crazy, shit, I think even they might, if we spend enough time to ourselves and learn to appreciate our own company and our own opinions and thoughts, and as we get to better understand ourselves, shit, we might even reevaluate, how we even perceive other company, what I'm saying, or energies or whatever. Once you spent enough time, with yourself. Like I'm shit myself. I'm always like self-assessing. I might be thinking about something that happened 20 years ago, and like, man, I could have been better in this situation, or some of this hostility that might have came from this situation is a little bit more that might have been my fault than I originally realized. So I try to always stay in a self-assessing place. You know what I'm saying? My mind is, always, somewhere trying to make sense. Make sense. You know, I'm still in the process of trying to master myself. Master my feelings. Um, and they say that if you've mastered yourself, then you truly mastered something. So, mastery of me is where I'm going first. But it's just a Friday check-in. It's Mr. Williams. It's RDNA. I'll holla at you. Peace.